endorses Governor Soludo for a second-term bid. Deputy Speaker Okoye urges Anambra women to seize political opportunities. Federal government investigates deadly flesh-eating disease in Adamawa. Massive protests erupt in Philippines over flood control, corruption. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for a better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 511 and 0800-2200-008. ABS TV is now live on cable free-to-air. Join us. My name is Maureen Stone Enijoke. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has called on the residents of Idemili North to address the paradox of low voter turnout in the region ahead of the governorship election on November 8. Ejika Bana filed the report, taken from here.
Speaking at an endorsement rally for himself and a welcome event for Mr. Ifeanyi Ibezi, Governor Soludo pointed out that despite having the highest number of registered voters in the state, Idemili North consistently records low participation in elections and noted the unprecedented level of engagement from various communities and groups in the gubernatorial campaign. The governor welcomed Chief Ibezi back to the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA), describing it as a sign that APGA remains the platform for progressives across Anambra.
Here in Anambra, the umbrella progressive family is the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA. The people have taken over the movement. It's no longer my campaign. It is now the people's campaign.
Mr. Ifeanyi Ibezi endorsed Governor Soludo as the leader of progressives in Anambra, a sentiment echoed by the mayor of Idemili North, Mr. Stanley Walker, mayor of Idemili South, Mrs. Amaka Obi, Chief Oke Mwaro, Dr. Law Mefo, Chief Tony Onyima, Mr. Ifeanyi Okoma, and the special advisor to the governor on youth empowerment, Dr. Nelson Omenora, all emphasizing their united front with APGA to secure victory in the upcoming election.
In Idemili North, we have 467 polling units. For the women, or when I get the end of election, it's not all about you. It's all about
Secretary to the state government, Professor Sorochukwu Lobel, National Chairman of APGA, Barrister Sly Ezokemwa, and State Chairman of the party, Barrister Ifeanyi Ogekoye, also expressed confidence in a decisive electoral victory. The governor was later presented with a check of 20 million naira.
It was an atmosphere filled with anticipation and optimism as dozens of young women gathered in Amobia, Oka South local government area for a seminar aimed at reorienting their mindset about their roles in the society. The seminar, organized by the youth wing of Oka South 2 constituency of a socio-political pressure group, Ladies of Purpose, was inspired by the powerful idea that women deserve a full seat at the political table. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike now reports.
Speaking at the event, the Deputy Speaker of Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Chukwuma Okoye, who co-facilitated the seminar, charged the participants on the need for women to play active roles in politics and governance, and praised Governor Chukwuma Soludo for giving women key roles in his administration, saying it proves that inclusive leadership is not only possible, but essential for progress.
Women are not just the backbone of families. They are also the pillars of communities and potential trailblazers in leadership. It is therefore our duty to open doors, break barriers, and create platforms that give the women the confidence to lead. Leadership is not about titles, but about service, vision, and courage to make a difference. Politics, when done with integrity, is the highest form of service to humanity.
Joy Enekwechi, the convener of the seminar, expressed her gratitude for Right Honorable Okoye's unwavering support and encouragement, which he has demonstrated by opening doors of opportunity for women, especially those from humble background, to dream big and aim high.
Women abuse position. I still doubt that. I don't let me question mark, because there are women
their separate lectures, Lady Ngozi Ekunife and Professor Jaja Wanebo urged the participants to lead the charge for integrity, character, and courage in leadership.
As stakeholder of the All Progressives Grand Alliance ABGA in Dunukofia local government area, Chief Tochukwu Ibekie has endorsed Governor Chukwuma Soludo for a second term in view of the governor's exceptional performance in office. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim was there for the ABS.
Declaring his support for Governor Soludo's second-term bid at his home in Nogo, Chief Ibeki explained that he is supporting the governor's re-election because he has constructed high-quality roads, improved health infrastructure, education, security, human capital development, and the various other sectors.
I know the one so he's focused on the macro side of the economics of the president. We are talking about security, we are talking about education, we are talking about health, and we are also talking about infrastructure. He has created now, he's creating a tech hub in the state.
On his part, the mayor of Dunukofia local government area, Barrister Chijioke Ozumba, noted that Anambra State have witnessed monumental development in the last 3.5 years of the Soludo administration. In their remarks, the Commissioner for Lands, Anambra State, Professor Ofonze Amuchaze, the Vice Chairman of APGA in Anambra Central Senatorial District, Chief Ndoka Okoye, the immediate past Transition Committee Chairman of Dunukofia Local Government Area, Mr. Austin Onyemobi, and the APGA Chairman in Anocha Local Government Area, Chief Anthony Ugoji, stressed that Governor Soludo's re-election is non-negotiable, noting he has achieved unprecedented development in Anambra State. From Nogo, Chukwemeka Modelim, ABS News.
The federal government has begun a laboratory investigation to determine the exact cause of a strange flesh-eating disease that has killed 7 people in Malibu, Adamawa State. Dr. Adeshigbun Olufemi, acting national coordinator of the National Tuberculosis, Buruli Ulcer and Leprosy Control Program, disclosed this during an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria in Abuja. Olufemi said that as of September 10, there were 67 confirmed cases, with 8 patients undergoing surgical treatment at the Modibo Adama University Teaching Hospital, Yola. NAN reported that the disease often begins as a boil, later bursts, and then gradually eats away flesh, sometimes damaging the bones in the affected area. Olufemi also stated that the exact cause of the disease remained unknown, but Buruli ulcer was suspected. He further explained that Buruli ulcer is caused by Mycobacterium ulcerans, a bacterium commonly found in swamp environments as around stagnant riverine ecosystems. The World Health Organization recognizes Buruli ulcer as one of the world's most neglected tropical diseases, mostly affecting rural and riverine communities with limited access to health care. Thousands of Filipinos marched in Manila to vent their anger over a ballooning scandal involving bogus flood control projects believed to have cost taxpayers billions of dollars. The Department of Finance has estimated the Philippine economy has lost up to 118.5 billion pesos, that is $2 billion, from 2023 to 2025 due to corruption in flood control projects. Most of the protesters threw rocks and bottles at the police in 2 separate incidents, setting fire to the tires of a trailer used as a barricade near a bridge leading to the presidential palace. The local authorities said that 17 people were arrested after the first incident. The Philippines has a long history of scandals involving public funds in which high-ranking politicians found guilty of corruption have typically escaped serious jail term. In our sports, the Flying Eagles opened their preparations for the 2025 FIFA Under-20 World Cup with a 1-1 draw against host Chile yesterday. The friendly in Rancagua marked the first of two tune-up matches lined up ahead of the tournament, which kicks off on September 27 in Santiago, Chile. The encounter was part of Nigeria's final 12-day training camp in Chile, which began after their departure from Abuja last Sunday. According to the NFF, the Flying Eagles will also face Australia in the second warm-up game on Tuesday. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world via our website on www.absradiotelevision.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on @ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles @ABS Radio Television at Facebook, @ABS Radio TV on Instagram and X. And now a recap of the main points before we go. Idemili North has endorsed Governor Soludo for a second-term bid. Deputy Speaker Okoye has urged Anambra women to seize political opportunities. Federal government has investigated deadly flesh-eating disease in Adamawa. Massive protests have erupted in Philippines over flood control corruption. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you say something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for a better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. And that does it on the news for tonight. Thank you so very much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Kachifo.